Yeah, I'm just here with legend Hall of Famer Ross Thomas, who's just taken out the 60s grand final. So I just we'll hear from Roscoe now. I just got a couple of questions for him, Roscoe. How do you feel and how's the body?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired after 7 or 8 games to get to the final, but winning eases every bit of pain in your body, that's for sure. I hope for the people watching at home it wasn't too slow for you. You know, it wasn't like Zimmer frame tag or anything like that, but it's good to see all these 60s guys. I admire all of them for getting up and having a go, and we had like 5 teams. You know, that's 80 or 90, 60-year-olds running around. It's a real credit to them. And for our guys, we may not have been the prettiest team, but we worked the hardest in defence, and that's what got us over the line.
Look, we've always wanted a 60s grand final on the main stream field, Roscoe, and we got that. And for me personally, I'm so happy to see a lot of local guys take out the final and play a great game and represent well for both sides. Actually, how did you get here? Who did you beat in the semi-final to get you through here?
Yeah, we beat South's team there, like Dolphins South. They're always really strong, but we did our way to the win. We beat them 3-0. But all the games were really tight. We had a couple of draws in the pool rounds against the guys that we just played in the final. And we had like a 2-1 win, 3-1 win, 4-2. So all these teams are really competitive. It's a real credit to them all. And I just admire all these older blokes and ladies who keep playing the game. It's a real credit to them. So.
And you have been in and around the finals for a very long time, Roscoe. Is there anyone in your team that deserves a big shout out? I know all the boys to make it to a grand final after playing 6 or 7 games to get through at 60 plus years old. Is there anyone you want a quick shout out to?
I would say that's a tremendous team effort, and I'm not going to give a player's player or a man of the series because there are so many to choose from. It's a really great effort. I will say a guy called Mario Petrolo, his energy efforts and efforts off the ball, and he may not have scored a try, but his efforts were unreal.
Well done, Roscoe. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your teammates. You earn it.
Well, Kieran, go the Steelers!
Go the Steelers.
Well, great to hear from Ross Thomas there after the Steelers' great win in the over 60s grand final. You can see the boys still enjoying the moment. And that brings us to our next game on Field 1 today on your KO freebies. And it is the semi-final, the men's 30s. And the Storm will take on the Dolphins. Let's have a look at both sides. The Storm, the 1, Hayden Collins. The 2, Matt Daly. The 5, Marcus Watson. The 7, Rani Wiari. The 8, Vincent Mans. The 9, Joseph Welsh. The 10, Zach Stevens. The 11, Logan Kierans. The 12, Josh Ago. The 22, Adden Sitton. The 23, David Hoffmeyer. The 24, Robbie Marjorbanks. The 27, Benedito Mao. The 44, Zach Jones. The 77, Hayden Mannion. And the 99, Michael Fullerton. The Dolphins, the 0, Josh Thompson. The 1, Daniel Sosowski. The 2, Wade Brown. The 3 will be Corey Bennett. The 4, Joshua Jabor. The 5, Carl Larson. The 6, Eden Pomere. The 7, Mitch Ellis. The 8, Liam Vuick. The 9, Blake Profilio. The 10, Emmanuel Guafue. The 22, Corey Dotty. The 24, Mitchell Piermont. 88, Todd Winter. The 99, Daniel Bennett. And the 101, Benjamin Week. As we said, semi-final, quarterfinals this morning. The Sydney Warriors defeated the Tigers 1-0. And the Central Coast 14 defeated the Marlins 0. That's the other semi-final, which will be starting the same time as this one. For the Dolphins, they got over the top of the Wolves 4-3. And the Storm defeated the Sydney Patriots 8-3. So a little bit more convincing victory for them. As the siren sounds and we go in this semi-final of the men's 30. Live from Coffs Harbour International Stadium. As we get deep into finals day. The ball came off the Storm. Goes into touch. Now the Dolphins. After the kickoff, they'll get the opportunity. In the dummy half goes Dotty. Straight away looks up and finds Mitch Piermont. Got tagged quickly. Now Brown. Dummy half, Corey Dotty. Dummies left, comes back right, ran out of numbers. And they eventually do tag him. He's only 3 away. They're going to come down that short side. Exactly where they look and then find Brown. Brown, he got the pass away and they tried to put the kick through. It was Siskowski, Daniel Siskowski. But they do get a set restart here. So important for the Dolphins to roll forward. Timmy Wawell, the referee. Now they're controlling things. And second tackle and a penalty. Saying he put the shoulder in when going in for the tag. So the Storm will get their first touch of the Steeden. Fullerton through the big dummy. Hoffmeyer, dummy half. We are it. Now Jones puts boot to ball. Going to go down and go. No, come back they come. So he was tagged before he put the kick through. So probably did him a favour on that occasion. Just looked up at Kieran's. Kieran's still going out. A dummy half. Made a great run. And they're going to say he rolled forward. Yeah, they are indeed. So it'll be a offensive penalty again. So penalty with ball in hand. And the Dolphins 0-0 this opening minutes of this semi-final of the men's 30s. Wasn't much on then. Just decided to get up and go now, driving through the middle. It was a good run. Stopped quickly, though. Michael Fullerton it was. Oh, no, sorry. It was Daniel Bennett, of course, and the Dolphins. Fullerton in the 99 for the Storm. Boot the ball. Goes back. Takes his time. We are it. Got away from one. Still going across. Now straightens up. Floating across field again. There you go. Found Sitton. Nigel Banks. Wide pass. Found Yago. Gap here. Puts the kick through. Picked up Mannion. Mannion still going. Throws the long ball. Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer offloads for Welsh. And Joseph Welsh scores. Great try from the Storm. They let the ball talk down this left edge. And it's come up trumps. There's some great lead-up work. You just watch the replay, as you say, you can see it start down this left edge where they created the opportunities. Just put the kick through for himself. He did well. Mannion it was. He in turn found Hoffmeyer. And Hoffmeyer for Welsh. And Welsh scores. And now, great kick. Kick off and the Storm will get it back. They lead 1-0. Daly out of dummy half. Wide pass, found Jones. Still going, Jones creating opportunities here. Must score, they do. Vincent Manns. No, the tag, late tag, desperate tag I thought he had. They go to the right now for Jones. Jones will look wide and find Stevens. Stevens comes back to the left. Now back to the right, linking up with Jones. First receivers, Stevens. Once again, that offensive penalty. And the Dolphins trail 1-0. Dummy to kick. They reload. They do go to the left. This time they don't. They put boot the ball. Sits up nicely, though. And bringing it back with a bit of interest. You can see the gap through the middle. Hayden Collins. Missouri Banks. Stevens. Plenty of changes both sides. Now Fullerton. Watson. Stevens. A quick shift for Yago. Now Kieran's. The dummy around now, coming in a nice underline, puts boot to ball, play on will be. And it's a penalty to the Dolphins. It was Marcus Watson who charged through. I'm going to say he might have dived on the footy. That was a call. So 1-0, and Storm leading. And the Dolphins can't really get through this Storm defence at the moment. Once again, the kick becomes prevalent, and it sits up nicely and does. That's what they needed. And all of a sudden, that's a wonderful kick from the Dolphins. And they will get an opportunity. Sort of just, it was one of those ones where it just bounced over the top of Wiari. So now the front door pass, flat it was, but it was a great tag. It was a great pass too. Thompson, Sikorsky it was who made the pass. Now the tip over the top, into the hands. Have they scored? No, they haven't. Desperate work. Into dummy half. Sikorsky again. Looks up, looks and finds Larson. And this Storm defence holding on again. Wide pass. Dotty. The late kick decision there from Vuick. And Vuick, as he run the rate. No, the tag's back.
A let off there for the Storm, Sully.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity. They defended well so far. They're going to go wide. Oh, he goes the front door pass. Held it up. And you could just see it. The Storm defence, that's been a feature so far.
Yeah, interesting there. It was a handover anyway, but it could have been a penalty for the contact from Dolphins, but it was last play. And like I said, they fended off that attacking raid from the Dolphins.
They have indeed thus far. Now Watson. You know how, Jeff, you can just see it too. At the moment, the Storm's winning the ruck speed. That's the key. Now making, back you come. He heard the whistle. He just wanted to have a run.
Yeah, well, it's a good advantage if you can get that quick play the ball. A lot of teams overrun it, and you got to come back, reset. By then, your defenders are back.
Jones did well. Put the kick through for himself and regathered. Referees keep him busy here. Timmy Wawell skips right, comes back to the left. This occasion, puts boot to ball. Who's going to win the race? Adam Sitton couldn't get there quick enough. The Dolphins player just did enough, didn't he? Just shielded that ball long enough.
And he had to.
So an exciting start in this one. Storm leading, courtesy of that Joseph Welsh try. Now Piermont. Oh, the knock on a dummy half.
Oh.
Yes, that hurts.
Yeah, could put him under a bit of pressure here. Big test, Sully.
Just that little bit of desperation there. Just tried to go in now. Out of dummy half. He'll do it all on his own. Matt Daly. There wasn't a lot going on there, and he just looked up. As I said, they're just winning the ruck speed. The Storm.
You have a look at the replay. They play the ball, and then the player retires, and the marker's eyes went to him. He bought into it.
And he reloaded. That was the key, wasn't it?
Just opened the gates, and he said, thank you, straight through.
So I'd say that's a try assist to Hayden Mannion. The
100%.
77 was the man. Oh, the ball, the kickoff. They really drilled the kickoff. So 2-0.
Yeah, because if it goes dead, it's a dropout. That's why they drill it. If it goes dead, it's a dropout. They get the ball back.
Yeah, it's well done. We've seen it a lot all day, haven't we?
Yeah.
How they do really drive that ball. Once again, Dolphins looking for the kick, this time going back. Joseph Welsh. Fullerton. Looks up straight away. Started on the right, come back to the left. No. Majori Banks. Now Stevens looked and found support inside Yago. Yago's still going. Majori Banks. I'm going to say knock on. So Dolphins haven't seen a lot of the footy in good ball at the moment. Had one opportunity. But since then has definitely dried up. He's running
Dolphins, too much. They're putting themselves under enormous pressure here.
Yeah, running out of options there, didn't he? Absolutely. Todd Winter it was. Sort of looked up a couple of times and no hole there. Once again, this kick. And once again, waiting for it. Joseph Welsh. Good tag coming across. Desperate defence. Yeah, it was good work. And the 24 and Mitch Piermont. Fullerton. Now Stevens. Stevens room to room. One-on-one. Looks up. Finds support in Collins. And Collins will find the line. Great work. Eyes up footy. They looked. They saw numbers. And that's where they went. Down that right edge. And Hayden Collins is the man on the end of the pass.
Well, it was magic stuff. The Storm really starting to send a message now, Sully. Look at this. Down that eastern touchline. Yeah, it's 2-on-1 and too much pace. Look at the excitement.
Yeah, great eyes up footy from Zach Stevens, the 10.
He knew how important that was. He was punching and punching after he passed that ball.
Well, he had to look up, didn't he? He had a look and just saw there was options there. And that's, as we say, eyes up footy. That's what we call it, Jeff.
3-0 the Storm.
The kick. There's an opportunity here. There's
The
no
bounce.
one at home.
Oh!
The bounce. I tell you what, he got the bounce too. Did Liam Vuick and just couldn't hang on to it.
Yes, we all rode that one, and so did the young lady down the front of the commentary box. The whole grandstand wanted him to get that one. Not to be.
It's one of those ones where you got two blokes running together. You're better off saying it's yours.
Yeah.
So now the Storm. They lead 3-0. Oh, again. Oh, great tag. I thought Marcus Watson was off again. Daly. Wide pass. Jones turns it back underneath and finds Hayden Mannion. Kieran's. He found Jones. Jones puts the kick through for himself. Back you go for the tag. I was going to say, that's that turnaround, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes they get a let off.
Well, they've still got the ball, the Storm. Skipping, Kieran's.
It's come off a blue hand, that one.
It did come off a blue. Yep.
Yeah.
There's the 6 to go.
But he's pulling Storm back. I don't think he saw it. I'll be honest. I don't think he saw that. It was dead set knocked off a blue hand. And, hey, they're not giving up. The Dolphins aren't saying, yeah, we did.
No, they're going to play the whistle.
Play to the ref.
So now the Dolphins. And a penalty. This defence from the Storm at the moment really swarming. The Dolphins attack. Jiskowski. He plays it. The sweeping pass there from Dotty. Now back to Dotty. Dotty throws the pass. Can't find his outside man in Larson as the ball goes into touch. And the Storm leading 3-0. Get it back with 6 to the break. So they're controlling play nicely. Once again, numbers. It's 4-on-3. They go back down. That right edge again into the hands. Mao. Oh, Mao for the corner. As he put it down, they're going to say the pass was forward.
Yeah, I thought it was actually. I thought it was marginal, but he was over there, the ref. But they really seem to be working that right edge. It seems to work for him, Sully.
Yeah, I tell you what, dangerous Benedetto. Mao on 2 occasions. Yeah, you can see they're pinpointing, aren't they? That left hand
And they
defense.
keep isolating, putting 2-on-1 down there, you know. And the Dolphins, they just keep buying into it.
Well, once again, this is the only place the Dolphins have had the ball. They've had one opportunity and good ball.
Yeah, well, it's been all the Storm and 3-0. The scoreboard reflects that.
Josh Thompson plays it. Once again, the kick. Play that, was it? Yeah. 6 to go's the call. Now they get an opportunity. Tiptoeing up the right-hand touchline. was Palmere. Palmere played it, and then they got another penalty. They have indeed. Jabor. Opportunity. Early pass into the hands of Gouffry. Sisowski puts the kick too deep.
Looked like it bounced just before the corner post.
I think they're going to say.
What's he going to say?
Yeah, I think they're going to say went out on full.
Yeah, either way, they get the ball, but it's a 6 tackle set there, not a 7 from the centre.
It was an interesting kick, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he like thumped it, didn't he?
So now the Storm in control, lead 3-0. Hit at a pace again to Stevens. Wide pass. He had a little look up there. Could see Welsh. Welsh. And the tag, falling tag, one would call that, from Gouffry. Jones. Numbers. Ends up with Hoffmeyer. Last tackle. Which way will they go? Jones. He finds Stevens. Stevens ends up picking Jones on the loop around into the hands of Collins. And Collins goes in the touch. Oh, no. Tagged on the last. Some good work, though. Geez, look, they move the ball beautifully.
Oh, yeah. We've got men's 20s next. You reckon this is exciting? I want to see men's 20s.
Yeah, they go fast. They had a big they had a big win in this. As we said, they beat the Sydney Patriots 8-3, the Storm, in the quarters this morning.
Yeah.
Central Coast had a big win over the Marlins, 14-0. Wow. And so at the moment, the Sydney Warriors are playing the Central Coast in an other semi-final, which is that field over there by the looks. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's Dolphins. So
Dolphins with ball in hand now. That's the...
Yeah, no, you're looking at that other field. Yeah, Central Coast and Dolphins is the teams playing, so it might be a different division.
There's a try, is it? Knock on. That's definitely a different division, isn't it?
Yeah, has to be. Unless there's 2 Dolphins teams.
I think Michael Buettner's on that field.
Oh.
He's not playing under 30s.
No, he said earlier he's playing 50s.
So now, Kerins. This is where they're being dangerous. There you go. Skipping into it. Kerins. He found Hoffmeyer. Kerins again. Last tackle options. Which way will they go? They're going to decide to take the line on. Great tag. Coming across under pressure.
Yeah, final minute or so of the game here, Sully. So Dolphins really need to get themselves on the board here, don't they, going into the halftime break?
Yeah, 3-0. Vuick. The dummy, Winter. Siskowski.
Dummy kicks.
It nearly worked.
Yeah.
It nearly. Yeah. Now, Vuick. Again, the short kick still going. Tags going everywhere. We've got a penalty. So they will get an opportunity before the break. They're really got to turn this into points.
Well, they've got a chance.
Winter.
Ball against the grain.
Front door, lovely. Score. Lovely pass. Sosowski it was. He found Vuick. And Liam Vuick, after he missed out earlier, they go, this is a real front door play. Slices him through. Right on the halftime break as well.
Well, we said they needed to do that, Sully, and they have. So as a coach of the Dolphins, you'd be happy to get back into it, only 2 behind at the break.
Yeah, exactly. 3-1 at the break. Back with all the second half action shortly.
Think of everything you could do with NIB. You could use NIB rewards to get a discount on some new sneakers. You could get into running. With the time you save with telehealth and prescription delivery, you could really get into running. You could find the perfect physio and really, really get into running. You could even get discounted travel insurance. Let's just start with the sneakers. NIB, potentially amazing.
Well, second half action of this men's 30 semi-final, and it's evenly poised. The Storm have dominated, especially field position. They lead 3-1 over the Dolphins. Jeff Killick, interesting opening 10 minutes, I think, in this game, in the second half.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be interesting if Dolphins can come out firing, and it looks like they've got a bit of fresh energy and get themselves back in this with quick points. Yeah, I don't know if the Storm come off the gas at the back end there or the Dolphins just lifted, but, at 3-1, it's still anyone's game, Sully.
Yeah, well, that try to Liam Buick for the Dolphins right on the bell, and all of a sudden we see the early kick going back for the waiting. Mal. Nice tag, though. Came in and made it strongly, did Pamare. Marjorie Banks. Now, he's been dangerous, this bloke with ball in hand. Zach Stevens looks up, turns it straight back in field. Now room to move. Oh, back you come. Going to be
over.
He's going to bring him right back. 2 plays before. I'll tell you what, there's one thing I've noticed, Jeff, as we look at the crowd. Good crowd still. Oh, out of dummy half goes himself. We said he'd been the danger man. The late tag. Great work, Mitch Ellis. Because once again, Zach Stevens, he's creating havoc in the middle. Josh Yago. Wide pass. Stevens. Dummies. Trying to slice through. This time he does score. The magic man for the Storm, he is at the moment.
Well, they go to the lead now, 4-1. Best way they could respond coming out of the halftime break.
Zach Stevens.
Have a look at the replay here. They just go one wide. Dummies. Came from nothing. Just flat-footed him. And he's beat 3 blokes. Yeah, the heads went down for the Dolphins there, Sully.
Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, 4-1. I was just about to say, Jeff, how many players you see, there's some strapped up, the knees, the ankles.
Oh, well, we've said the 60s.
Oh.
There's an error there. We had the 60s men's just then, and, I just thought, we're going to see a heap of injuries. We only saw one, but there was definitely plenty of strapping. And it was great to see some of the grandkids watching. They said, they've checked in on Big Mouth Jeffro. Grandy Andy. And that came from he was number 7 for the Steelers, and it's his first grandson's birthday today, Fletcher. Well done. Thanks for tuning in. So to Jamie Toohey, who was watching his dad, Paul Emerson, in the 60s grand final. And great stuff. But, yeah, you're right. Injuries, well, we don't want to see them.
Whose birthday? Andy. Was it Andy?
Andy. No, his grandson. Fletcher. Tags off.
He's got a try. No, he's watered. He pointed to the spot.
He's given a
Matt Daly it was who grabs his second. Well, happy birthday to that young lad, I was going to say. Fletcher, happy birthday, Fletcher. Grandy Andy. He'll be happy and about, but I tell you who'll be happy. The Storm. They got 1 foot in the door of a grand final. Matt Daly grabs his second.
Yeah, the Dolphins a bit rattled now. Got some work to do. Still got time on their side, Sully. But, it's a big ask at this level.
Winter at dummy half. Pick up and gives it to Thompson. Winter again. Puts boot to ball. Just a little bit short, wasn't it? One of those ones just that wee bit short. So now, the Storm leading 5-1. Just controlling through the middle again. Zach Stevens has been very good. Now Mannion. Stevens. The little tip around, quick run around too. Nicely done. Now end up in the hands. Stevens again. He looks. He found Hoffmeyer. Collins. Marjorie Banks. Out of dummy half went Jones. Stevens at dummy half. Marjorie Banks. Collins. Ball's allowed to bounce. He was patient on that occasion. Now Mannion. Jones had to put his tag back on. Probably slowed his momentum down. Mannion still going though. A flying tag was made by Winter. Todd Winter threw himself in the air. Now Stevens. Stevens looks, tips it off beautifully for Robbie. Marjorie Banks. And the Magic Man, little nice tip on there.
Beautiful. Good ball running too. Hit the hole with speed. Here we look on the replay here. Sully, just dummies. He's been dangerous, hasn't he, around the middle, the number 10 there for Storm.
Yeah, Zach Stevens.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. He's just played, dictated terms his way.
And you could tell, just watch the replay, Jeff, he actually delayed the pass. He didn't fire it. He just enough time. He had a look where his runner was.
Just enough to make it 6-1.
Yeah, very true. That's a good point you make. Now Vuick. They go to the right again. Sisowski. Grew free, ran out of numbers. Now Dotty. He's going to stay in the field of play. He's going to go dead. That was one of those ones, looked like it was going to go straight into touch and then just the big leg spinner.
Yeah, well, they don't always go exactly where you want them to go. Storm, yeah, they've got a few in the bank here. Still got time on their side. Dolphins, well, they really need to go to another level right now and just get themselves back into this game.
Got a lot of time left, haven't we?
Storm have just had all the ball. And when they've had it, they've executed well and come up with points.
Ran out of room on this right side on that occasion. Cairns. Oh, nothing on. Cairns just skips back to the right and says hello.
The heads are going down on the Dolphins here. 7-1.
Logan Cairns gets on the scoreboard. As we said, have a look at the replay here. There wasn't anything on. He just skipped up. Says, I'll go through there. He went through the big gap, the missed tag, and he limped his way to the line.
7-1 and about 12 minutes remaining. Sully, gone the early kick.
He went the early kick and unfortunately hasn't come up trumps. He took the line on. He did well. Daniel Bennett's it was. Put boot the ball and it just came off a Storm player and he's just saying to him, sorry, mate. Storm player doesn't mind. They got the ball back.
Yeah, well, they're looking for that hero play that might. He's just trying to turn it around. You know, you get those strike players. If they pull it off, they're heroes. But if they don't, it all turns to you know what.
Well, it turns to that because they score in the corner.
Off the
Through
back
their
of
number 7, Rani Wiari. And that's exactly what happens. And Wiari grabs his first try.
8-1. This could go to Mercy. Mercy rule. And for those that don't know what mercy rule is, if they get 10 points on them, the Dolphins have to, as you're watching the replay, the Dolphins have to embarrassingly take a tap instead of receive a kickoff. That's under sixes stuff, Sully. Come on, Dolphins.
It happens. Nice work there, Jabua.
Storm putting on a clinic.
Oh, he's butchered the play the ball. Yeah, unfortunately. You could just see the head went back of the coach on the sideline. It went back. Oh, dear. And now, once again, Zach Jones for the Storm. They look to the left. He slices straight through the middle. There's Matt Daly, and he grabs 3.
So he gets a triply, and Storm go 9-1. And I tell you what, be a lot of people want to see Mercy Rule just to have a laugh at Dolphins. But come on, you guys, you're better than that. Let's go. Heads up. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I think they're thinking of Mad Monday already, the Dolphins. The last 3 tries have just been too easy.
This might be Silly Sunday. What's the time?
It's never too early for a schooner.
The kick off. Knock on. Accidental offside. Going to go. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, it was accidentally, but he had to
100%.
blow the penalty. You can't get out of the way when you're diving forward. So once again, they have starved the ball from the Dolphins, and the Storm will have it out of dummy half once. Oh, he exploded. Mannion it was. Oh, nice work there, the combination. Once again, that time Yago. Marjorie Banks into dummy half, went Hoffmeyer. Mannion. Last tackle. Which way will they go? Here you go. Throws the delayed pass. They just kept it alive into the hands of Dave Hoffmeyer.
Wow.
And Hoffmeyer scores. His first.
10-1. One more tries, Mercy.
It was clever work there. Marjorie Banks. He kept alive, and as I said, he found Dave Hoffmeyer. And unfortunately for the Dolphins, well, as we said,
they're having an absolute Barry Crocker.
Oh, it's one of those days when it goes bad. And Wade Brown,
Nothing's going their way. I mean, you know, I'm not having a go at that play. I'm just nothing's going their way at the moment.
No, that's right. He attacked the footy, couldn't hang on, but the Storm now, here's another gap. He's going to slice through. Got great tag.
Tags off. I mean, how do you dig yourself out of this hole, Sully?
Yep, well, you've got to get the football. That's what they've got to get. Oh, that might help them. Little knock on there. Logan Kieran's, he was thinking outside before he caught the ball. So now they do get the footy in their hands. Brown.
I mean, it's just under 10 minutes remaining. So, you know, it's not like the game's nearly over. Anyway, Dolphins now got the ball. They've just got to hold on to it. Try and play mistake-free footy, get a repeat set.
Winter.
Oh, my God, there it goes.
So now, once again, looks like he's limping, but he's okay as Logan Kieran's.
Well, he has got a big, heavy strapping on the hemi there.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Goes left. Skips back to the right. A little flick pass for Fullerton. Fullerton throws a wide pass for Sitton. Fullerton at first receiver. That's where he goes. Dummy's underneath. And just says, I can slice. Oh, desperate. Yeah. The big man, Todd Winter, did well to...
He's having a crack.
He is.
At 10-1, he was happy to put his body out in that one.
There you go. Mannion. Just got up on him quickly. He snuck up on him like a librarian, didn't he?
Did he? Yeah.
He
Is
just
that how
got
they sneak up on you?
Oh, yeah, when you're making a bit of noise, they do.
Oh, mate, I haven't been in a library since I went to school, and that might have been before high school. I think because I was a little bit too noisy. Here
Benjamin Week. Winter. Profilio. Last tackle. Winter. Going to find touch too, is it? Oh, it's going to go dead in goal.
It's a great kick.
Oh, it is a great kick.
I just want to see what he's calling here. I thought it bounced just before. It sort of went over the corner post. Yeah.
It did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's give them the ball.
The
Maybe
Storm.
he was in front of the 50. I think he was in front of the 50s. Why? Yeah, because they got the ball. I'm guessing he's called it inside the post, and he kicked it from in front of the 50, so it wasn't a 50-10. But if the Dolphins kick that behind the 50, they get the ball back.
Well, as you said, it's not their luck.
No.
We should have known that. They've had no luck at all, but the Storm have been good. Slipped over. On that occasion, Marcus Watson it was. Sits up nicely. And Mitch Ellis. Run around and then the pass for Vuick. He offloads and finds Larson. Dotty. Vuick. Had no opportunity, real, Dotty to get away from that.
Oh, that was...
Siskoski found Vuick again. The try scorer for the Dolphins. Thompson. Last tackle back for Siskoski. Sitting around and all of us. Oh, I tell you what. I think he would have thought there, Dade Hoffmeyer, he probably thought I'm gone here. I'm off and gone.
Yeah.
It's clever work, evasive work, but a good tag made. On Hayden Mannion. Was a good tag made by Corey Bennett. Now Bennett. Oh, picked up a loose ball. (10-1) the score.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they get one more. It's mercy rule.
That's all you want at the moment. I can see you're
well,
rather excited.
I don't want it for them. You know, it's like, surely not. The men's 30s and Dolphins always been competitive, but this Storm, they've put on a clinic here today, Sully.
Been very good.
Oh, the Queenslanders will be loving this.
Siskoski. Storm players coming from everywhere. Now.
So just under 5 minutes remaining.
What have we got next, Jeff?
Next is the men's 20s. It'll go up another notch.
Final?
Yeah, men's 20s final. Yeah,
Grand
geez.
final.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Going to be game on.
Between?
I don't know yet. Waiting for team lists.
Waiting for team lists. I think Central Coast might be one of them. I've got a funny feeling.
Yeah.
And picked up nicely.
Got the inside.
By Larson.
They're down there warming up.
Now they're just walking across.
Walk across.
No inside information. I just had a little look to me left.
Yeah.
Might be up against the Storm maybe as well. That'll be a cracker if it is. Central Coast and the Storm. So, the Dolphins looking to grab a late try. Their first of this second half. They trailed. It was only 3-1 at half time. And now, Bennett throws the pass. It hits the deck. Siskoski picks up, puts boot to ball, and just cleaned up nicely by the Storm. Going through the middle. On this occasion was Watson. Scheming. Kieran's ran out of room on this occasion. Oh, did he go into touch? No, he didn't. He stayed in the field of play. In the dummy half goes Stevens. Wide pass, Fullerton. Still going is Yago. And Yago's just come to the defensive player, Groofrey, and just stepped back inside of him. Hard for him. And Josh Yago, he grabs his first.
There's a couple of minutes to go. The referee's just blown his whistle. I think he's adding up the numbers here.
Well, if he should be listening to us. It's 11-1. That's 10.
Here we go. So, Tim Warwell, let's see. Here we go.
Timmy
the Dolphins. Oh, wow. Oh, Perry will be devoed too.
This is the tap.
Yeah. Men's 30s. And semi-final, and we've got a mercy rule.
Mercy rule. So they don't kick off, they get the ball back.
Yeah, so like you said, they need to get the ball. Well, they've got it now, you know, so they can't make a mistake, can they, from the kickoff if they're taking a tap?
No, that's right. Ball ends up now into the hands of Jabor. So the mercy rule, 11-1. Storm leading as we tick into the final minutes. Vuick puts the kick through for himself and just tagged. Oh, the elbow came out. It was on here. He didn't like that. The raised elbow straight into the jaw.
So we get a replay on that one.
We will. Let's have a look at the replay. It looked like he was going to... He just waited, and just as he picked the ball up,
Here we go.
as we watch, he just picked the ball up, and the tag was there.
Oh!
No, it was a little push.
Mate, that could, yeah,
Little
it was,
push.
but
Little
still, the
push.
frustration. But still, that could sometimes be a send-off. Like, mate, you're down 11-1 and you want to bring that into the game with a couple of minutes to go. That's frustration. Come on. You don't need that. That's why we play non-contact.
Well, he's been good too, Liam Buick,
Yeah.
for the Dolphins. He scored their only try right on the break. And there's the siren. So the Storm into the grand final of the men's 30s. Who they take on, we'll find out a little bit later on. But as you said, the men's grand final of the 20s next up, and we were on the money. It is the Central Coast taking on the Storm. Looking forward to that one, Jeff.
Yeah, she'll be a cracker, Sully. Don't go away.
And we will be back shortly on KO Freebies, live from Coffs Harbour International Stadium.
Think of everything you could do with NIB. You could use NIB rewards to get a discount on some new sneakers. You could get into running. With the time you save with telehealth and prescription delivery, you could really get into running. You could find the perfect physio and really get into running. You could even get discounted travel insurance. Let's just start with the sneakers. NIB, potentially amazing.
Good afternoon. Welcome to C.ex International Stadium, one of the premier divisions about to kick off here. And it's the grand final of the men's 20s. And it's going to be the Storm from Queensland taking on the New South Wales Central Coast. And I'm Jeff Killick. Great to have your company here, part of Grand Finals Day in the senior